Are you unhappy with your current financial situation, but you just don't know how to fix it? Easy Properties might just be the solution. If you haven't heard about the platform before, I would suggest to Google Easy Properties and to see what they have to offer. I also made a couple videos about this platform and I'll share the links in my description. Let's face it, everyone wants to be financially free and spend their money without having to think twice. But to be honest, it's not as easy to reach this point as you might think, so we need to use platforms and tools to help us achieve this goal. My name is Louis and I invest in cash flowing properties and in companies that create a lot of free cash flow, and on this channel I want to educate fellow South Africans to improve their financial position so that they can reach their financial goals. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to this channel, like this video and share it with friends and family that you know will benefit from the information. In this video, I'm going to share my Easy Properties portfolio, and I invested in the platform around 3 years ago, so it's a 3-year update. One would imagine investing in any investment for at least 3 years should yield good returns. So this video is going to show you exactly what my Easy Properties portfolio looks like after 3 years of investing. If you ever considered investing in Easy Properties or you are already invested in the platform, this video will show you the returns that you can expect based on my own investments. With that said, let's jump straight into it. If we have a look at my account overview, we can see that the current value of my portfolio is 8,551 Rand, and it has a profit of 1,581 Rand and 10 cents, or a return on investment of 22.68% over the last 3 years. It also shows that the total rental dividends that I received during this period is around 565 Rand and 93 cents. So if I divide this by 3, every year I received around, on average, 188 Rand in dividends. If I scroll down, we can see the two properties that I own, which is the Exchange Lofts and 4 on O, which is in Sea Point. And on the first one, I can see my purchase value. It shows me the rental dividend and it shows me the valuation gain, basically giving me a current valuation. So I bought for this amount and it's worth this amount at the moment. And of course, I received a rental yield of 5.26%. If I scroll down on 4 on O, we can see that the purchase value was just above 5,000 Rand. It has a rental yield of 7.1%. It has a valuation gain of 1,300, which gives us a current valuation of 6,323 Rand. So if we combine both valuation gains, this is basically the valuation gain that I received in total. Then above that, we received 565 Rand in dividends. So in order for me to actually work out the return on investment that I received during this 3 years is to combine my valuation gains plus my 565 Rand in dividends that I received. The 22% over here is basically just the valuation gains. So let's say, for example, 22.68% divided by 3 gives us an annual return on investment just for our valuation gain of 7.56%. That alone is definitely not good enough. So what I have to do is to figure out the total return that I have received. And to do this, I'm simply going to add the amount that I invested, which was 1,946.62, plus the other investment I made of 5,023 Rand and 28 cents. That gives us around 6,000, or let's call it 7,000 Rand. What we do next is to add our gain of 1581.10 plus 565.93, which is the total dividends that we received. Add that up, and the total amount we received in the 3-year period is around 2,147 Rand. If we divide this with the total money that we invested and we multiply it with 100, it gives us a 30% return on investment. And if we divide this by 3, it gives us around 10.26% return on investment year over year. I know it doesn't always look as impressive when you look at the platform, but if you add your valuation gain with your dividends received, it's actually not a bad investment. Receiving 10% year over year is a great way to increase your overall wealth, but let me know what you think, whether this is a good enough investment for you. I just wanted to show you guys another option. If I scroll to my tax-free savings account, the same time I invested in Easy Equities, I also invested in the Invest SA Property ETF, which is a property fund. This is within my tax-free savings account, so I do have tax benefits when it comes to this investment. I purchased these shares for around 5,710 Rand, so it's a bit less than the overall portfolio of the Easy Properties, but the current valuation of these shares is around 8,909 Rand, or a profit of 56%. This is a much better return on investment based on 3 years. So if we divide 56 by 3, it gives us a 18% return on investment. The best part is that I also received a dividend with this stock, so the return on investment is actually much more. I want to ask anyone that is invested in Easy Properties to share their experience down in the comments. If you have never considered the platform, let me know if this is something you want to get started with, or if you already own shares on the platform, what has your experience been like, and what is the returns that you have received over the last couple of months or even years. Just remember, this is only my opinion based on my own investments, and I just wanted to give you an update on my own portfolio and show you guys what the returns was that I received.